Thank you very
Hey,
much.
give me a call sometime. Have a coffee or something.
Okay, well, you know my friend Greg.
Yeah.
Shastasky.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else for public comment this evening?
Can I call you sometime and have coffee with you?
Anytime. Doors open.
Okay.
Just identify yourself, name, address for the record.
Sure, and I do have a handout. This handout is in reference to the events of the May 15th council meeting. That's
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. It's all right, you can go ahead and give one to him.
I'm going to keep it here so that you can refer to it. That's,
Thank you.
Really?
yes, that's disrespectful, Ms. Khan. Good evening, council members. I'm here tonight to speak about what occurred at the May 15th council meeting, not to single out any individual, but to raise serious concerns about how my rights as a citizen were handled during that meeting. As soon as I began to speak that evening, I noticed members of the city leadership conferring and addressing the council. Shortly thereafter, I was interrupted and told that I could not mention the name of the individual listed on the agenda for permanent appointment as chief of police, Jared Tremblay. I was informed that this would be considered a personal attack. I want to be clear that my intent that night, and again tonight, is not to attack anyone. I came to speak on a matter of public concern involving a public appointment listed on a public agenda funded by public dollars. This is the essence of civil engagement. My comments reference Tremblay solely in his capacity as a public official under consideration for a public role. At no point was I disruptive. I did not raise my voice or use inappropriate language. Yet I was told repeatedly that even saying the name of the person under consideration was a violation of the rules. I attempted to comply. I even offered to refer to the person as unknown, though everyone in the room understood who I was referencing. But the enforcement of this rule was applied so abruptly and inconsistently that I accidentally said his name again. That was my second warning. Then, while quoting a press release issued by the city that mentioned Tremblay by name, I was ordered to leave the room. I declined to leave because I believe and still believe that I was exercising a constitutional right. I was then removed from the meeting by a uniformed officer. I was not threatening. I was not disruptive. I was simply participating in a public forum on a matter of legitimate public interest. Let me emphasize this. Public comment during a council meeting is a protected space for free expression under the First Amendment. Naming a public official listed on the agenda is not by itself a personal attack. It is part of transparent government dialogue. The courts have made this clear in decisions such as City of Madison Joint School District v. Wisconsin Employment Relations Commission, 429 U.S. 167, 1976, which held that when the government opens a forum for public input, it cannot selectively suppress speech based on content or viewpoint. Moreover, the enforcement of an order that infringes upon constitutional rights, even if carried out politely, can still constitute a civil rights violation. Under 42 U.S. Code Section 1983, officials who act under color of law to suppress protected speech may be held legally responsible. And legal precedent, including Yang v. Hardin, 37 Federal 3G, 282 7th Circuit 1994, recognizes that when public officials stand by and allow unconstitutional acts to occur, they may also be liable for failing to intervene. That night, I was removed not for violating any posted rule, but for raising a concern that made officials uncomfortable. That distinction matters. The rules cannot be applied arbitrarily, and they cannot be used to silence lawful criticism or suppress lawful participation. And yet here I am tonight saying the name Jared Trombley 3 times again. And yes, I am being critical. That's my right. That has always been my right. The fact that I have not been removed tonight only proves what I said from the beginning. It was never about a name. It was about suppressing dissent. This was not about enforcing rules. It was about silencing criticism, and it was about control. I share this tonight not to blame, but to raise awareness and to call for reflection. If speech in this room is only tolerated when it's agreeable, then this forum is not functioning as it should in a healthy democracy. The ability to voice concern, even critical concern, is essential to public trust.
Got about. Shit. We're just over. You get 10 seconds.
Okay, I have 2 sentences left. The issue was never about decorum. It was about discretion and the use of discretionary power to limit expression. That must be examined closely and corrected moving forward for the sake of public confidence and constitutional compliance. I will continue to engage with this government respectfully, peacefully, and with conviction, as is my right. Thank you.
Thank you.